Hi, hello, you beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today. Carmen Delport here with the energy update and the spiritual guidance for the next 2 weeks, including this powerful full moon here. I'm in Ireland at the moment, here in Ireland, the 12th of May at 6 in the evening. So this spiritual guidance and energy update is for the next 2 weeks from the 9th of May until the 23rd of May. Okay, so we are in a very significant turning point in our lives. We are in a period of rebirth, and I know that all of you are feeling this. I know every single one of us is busy making some interesting decisions and steps, and we're getting clarity. So in this video, I'll be discussing what I'm receiving from my team in spirit, what I'm seeing in my clients, my own lives, and my own lives, my own life and those around me. So I'm Carmen Delport. I'm a multidimensional healer, a therapist, and I'm here to help you being the best version of yourself, stepping more into your true power. So like I say, this full moon is a turning point. Okay, so first I'm going to give you a brief energy update. Then the spiritual guidance that comes through from my team in spirit that I receive for everyone that's listening to this. So just let it, receive it, and you will receive what you need. Okay. At the end, I will give the guidance around relationships, right? So we are in a time of clarity and truth. Finally, we are being called to make the changes. Yes, we are. Real changes, okay? To let go of what no longer fits us. We've outgrown it, okay? We're stepping into a new vibration, a deeper or a fuller embodiment of our true self. Okay? We are feeling and knowing that the right thing is to be committed to this higher path that we are stepping onto. Okay? This higher path feels more aligned, more honest and true, more you. Okay? Now this is very powerful. This is a very significant period. We do not want to play with this, okay? So it's a period of all in now, right? No more doing a little bit of that and just tentatively. No. Endings and beginnings, that's what's flowing and weaving at the moment. And as we are ending and stepping into new beginnings, like this is like literally something, it's like a weaving, it is a weaving process. New what's been hidden. It's not even new. We've got an inkling it's there, but it's rising up to the surface for us. Okay. So this can be emotional. This period, the next 2 weeks, there's a steady, grounding, supportive energy underlying this. For some, it's chaos. For some, it just feels overwhelmed because so many parts are moving. But there's an underlying support that is there that gives us that support to be disciplined and to be consistent and steadfast. We might be having some serious conversations, and these serious conversations might bring up truths, real truth that we need to know. We're also being called to be courageous and willing to be brutally honest with ourselves. Okay? This full moon isn't a follow-on from the new moon, which was significant 2 weeks ago. I mean, everybody experienced a significant full new moon 2 weeks ago, right? It's all part of this rebirth, right? We are seeing things differently now, which means we are feeling different. There's a sense that what we are dreaming of is possible. There's realizations that is so impactful that we cannot ignore it. And this is so what we need. This clarity and truth is so what we need. So like I say, some things is coming up to the surface to be seen. And we've known about this, but now it's really coming up for us. We cannot ignore it anymore. We have to face it, right? And by facing whatever this is for us, it can be relationships, it can be work, it can be financial situations, it can be many different things. But I'm just hearing relationships is a big one for many. We cannot ignore this anymore. And by facing it, we reclaim our power. Okay? And in that reclaiming of the power, we receive more of our own life force. We know where something is no longer in alignment with us. We just know it. There's no more wondering. We feel it deep in our being. And this is helping us to be courageous and honest of what we really truly want and how we're going to move forward. Okay. So after this full moon, so much is going to happen. I mean, it's going to be very busy for all of us, right? So unexpected events, be open, be ready, and say yes to this new version of you that is so ready to come forward. This is it. This is really it, people. This is what we want. We're going to know what matters to us. In the next 2 weeks, we truly know. Let that be your guide. Even if we don't know the hows, it's all going to unfold exactly as it should. We don't need to know everything. This is a period of deep knowing and steady movement, right? We're ready to live. I love this, what they've shared with me, my team. You're ready to live differently, love differently, create differently. It's so beautiful that I need to repeat it. You are ready to live differently, love differently, create differently. Yes. Oh, yes, we are. Even if the mind, now this is very true, even if the mind is trying to work it all out, the mind can be very busy. You can have mental fatigue, right? Let your body guide you. We are in a period where we are being asked to be emotionally mature, to acknowledge what is done, let it go, right? To honor yourself, the effort you've made, everything has brought you here. Honor yourself, you've made it. Okay? You've shown up for yourself in your most chaotic, darkest period. You were there, you've shown up. Okay? Choose to free yourself from the past now. Like I said, the mind can be very busy. we can feel very uncertain, insecure. But try to quiet that voice as best as you can and allow your heart to guide you. Okay? This is a choice point, people. A new direction is here and it feels right. Say yes to what's real for you now. Say yes to what's real for you now. Keep grounding in nature, in Gaia. There's many different ways to do this. Listen to your heart, listen to your team in spirit, your soul, however you do it. Trust in yourself. Okay? We don't need to figure it all out. Step by step, step by step. Beautiful. Now let's take a deep breath. This is important this time of such fast moving energies, is to take those deep breaths, those little moments, 2 minutes of just pausing. Be. Right, the spiritual guidance for you for the next 2 weeks. Sometimes, no matter how much love, energy, or intention we put into something, it just doesn't work out the way we really wanted it to. And maybe it's because it's not meant for you. Not every desire is meant to be manifested exactly as we imagined. That is not failure. It's a redirection. It's a redirection. Okay? What's truly aligned will come and it will feel more right. It will just feel more right. Okay? So allow the unfolding. Don't force. This keeps coming through, doesn't it? The don't force. If something feels like it's forcing, pause. Pause. Let it go. Release the grip. Release the grip on that, what you're so hanging on to. Step forward into what's possibly very scary, the unknown, with trust. What's truly meant for us will find its way to us. And it will feel like a yes in the body. It will feel right. Okay? Even when things don't go to plan, there's beautiful lessons, there's beautiful growth there. Let's acknowledge that. We've learned. Nothing is ever a waste of time or wasted energy. Don't keep holding on, okay? What isn't flowing isn't meant to be. You're being guided forward to something that wants you just as much as you want it. This is it. We are stepping into more aligned paths, relationships, and creations that want us as well. Open for it. Allow it in. Okay. Another point from my team in spirit. The healing is in the heart space. Forgiveness is the medicine now. Forgiveness for yourself and for others where it's needed. And I can see that. I can see the forgiveness is happening in my clients. And yeah, what has been weighing on your heart? What stories are you still carrying? Painful memories, resentment. It's time to understand them. And because we are shifting into this higher vibration, this different awareness of self, we can see these stories from a new angle and we can understand them. We can feel them and we can let them go. No need to carry the past into this new future. As we release, we reclaim our life force. Okay? We all make choices we later question, regret, especially when we so deeply wanted something. Sometimes we lose sight of what truly matters to us. But these are lessons, not mistakes. Let that sink in. Mm. Mm. We are wiser now. We forgive the ones that has hurt us and that we've hurt. We forgive ourselves. Not because it was okay, but because this is time to let go. Okay? Sorry. We move through these cycles in our life of loss, of grief. So we can open the heart, not close it down, not shut it, but to open our heart. And when we open our heart, when we are acknowledging and feeling the sadness and the grief, something sacred is revealed, a stronger connection to your soul, a stronger connection to who you truly are. And in that process, we connect with more empathy, connection, and softness towards ourselves and others. Okay? So don't let the sorrows of the past harden you, but it's important to allow it, to feel it, so we can integrate it and let it teach us how to love again, but differently. We are in a significant period of relationships ending, friendships, family, whatever. So this is important, right? You are closer now than ever to what's truly for you. Release. Release the sadness, the sorrow, the pain, the burdens. We are now in a period of laying the foundation of our future. Okay, this is important. We are rebuilding, and this time we're doing it in a higher way, a more aligned way of who we are now. We're stronger, we're wiser. We are laying down the roots to the life we truly want. So, in saying that, our beliefs, our values, our morals is what we build our foundation with. So it's very important that we pause now and we reflect our beliefs, our core beliefs, our values, our morals. Are they in line with the life that we want? Because that's the foundation that we're building. Okay? Are they yours? Are they inherited? Are they outdated? Are your values rooted in survival? Your beliefs rooted in survival? I see this quite often with clients. Now is the time to look at that and reshape it. Because the life you're calling in requires that you look at this foundation that you're building. Now, I can help you with this. I can help you understand where you are blocking yourself, where you're holding yourself back, your core beliefs, where that's limiting you, where the way you're thinking is limiting you. Okay. We might do ancestral healing on that. We might do inner child healing, shadow work on that. Or it might be something completely different. So do check out on my website, the link is below, specifically my ancestral healing program and my inner child healing and my soul expansion. Okay. That can really lift you so much higher. All right. So at this moment, I also want to mention my next healing event, online healing event on the 25th of May. Face your deepest unconscious fear. The link is below. Okay. Know that you have all that you need. Your creativity is sacred to you. Okay. Your vision of your life going forward is coming to life now. So ask yourself, what is your vision of your life now? And are the people, the habits, and choices I'm engaging with leading me there? No more pretending, no more ignoring the signs. It's time for whatever is in alignment to let it go. Make room for what is in alignment. Okay, so this is all beautiful, and this is significant that we focus on the foundations of what we are building. Okay. Relationships, here we go. Relationships built on honesty, truth. Okay, new relationships are coming in, and existing ones are either deepening or dissolving, falling away. What's real, what's honest, what's based on honesty, trust, and truth will grow stronger. What's false will fall away. If you're holding on to old wounds in relationships, whether you're still together or whether you're apart, it's time to face them now. Okay? This energy is asking us to be clear and not carry it with us, but to make peace with it. Because if we're still hanging on to anything there, it's shaping our future. Okay? Forgiveness, again, is a bridge, not to go back, but to free yourself. If you've been ignoring the red flags in any relationship, bring yourself back to your truth. You can't force something that isn't meant to be. Right? Again, you can't force something that isn't meant to be. It's okay to let someone go. You don't have to make them wrong and you right. You just have to honor what's in alignment with you. That's an interesting one, isn't it? The red flags. This is about opening to new levels of intimacy, honesty, clarity, and soulful connection, not just in romance, but all relationships. Okay. You're being asked to choose what supports you as a person that you are, supports you in your growth, supports you in your healing and your joy. Open your heart Let love in. Let truth guide you. Let what is no longer in alignment be released so the new can come in. So there we go. Powerful, powerful time for us. And have a look at your values and your dreams, your intentions, your goals going forward. This is a significant period we are in, people, and I just don't want you to miss any of this. So center every day in your being, trust your heart, let your mind help you make the steps. You know, we need that navigation tool, and let the heart guide that. Okay. So do check out my next online event on the 25th of May. That's a Sunday. Healing your deepest subconscious fear that's ruling your life. Check out my website, my soul expansion program that involves a lot of different healing and guidance and support, ancestral healing. Check that out as well. And I've got a few in-person events coming up in Glastonbury as well, right? Very shortly. So I will be putting those on my website and on my social media. So please do let me know how you are doing, and if anything resonates with you, let me know if you realize if there's any beliefs that you've spotted that is creating a future that you do not want. So as always, thank you so much for being here. Please do like this video. It helps a lot. Share it, please. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful 2 weeks. See you soon. Bye.